Hello and welcome, Essex County College family. This is the Virtual Cafe powered by Student Life and Activities. We thank you for tuning in. Today's episode number 48 is dedicated to scholarship information. Now, as you know, November is National Scholarship Month. Scholarship season is open for returning students at Essex County College. We have a bunch of scholarships to showcase for you today. And afterwards, we will help you determine whether you are eligible for said scholarships. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. So we have with us today, of course, Director of Student Life and Activities, Mr. Jamil Graham. Jamil, how are you today? All right.
Doing well, Joe, and I hope everybody else is as well.
Excellent. Students, we thank you all for joining us. Mr. Graham is the scholarships expert, so if you got questions, pop them in the chat, ask them out loud. We are here to help. So for our returning student scholarship season for 2020 coming into spring 2021, we have the Academic Engagement Scholarship. All right, so you need a 3.0 GPA or better. And this applies to new or returning students. That is the only scholarship we have available that is catering to new or returning students. New students must submit a copy of their high school transcript. You must demonstrate financial need. Must be active in campus activities and or community service.
On a result to the election, I'll eat anything and I care after.
And you must have the ability to participate in new student orientation, community service, open house, and other college-related events. All right. Number 2, the Administrative Association Scholarship. This scholarship is given by the Administrative Association of the college to outstanding students. This could be you. Minimum GPA of 3.0 or higher. You're going to see a running theme of a minimum GPA of 3.0 or higher for all of our scholarships. Must demonstrate intellectual curiosity, professional promise, and leadership qualities. These are all qualities that you would be explaining in the essay portion of your application. We'll get to that later. And you must be active in extracurricular activities. Next, we have the CONNIE WOODRUFF Memorial Scholarship. This is for students enrolled in ECC's nursing program exclusively. You must demonstrate academic promise and performance. And you must exemplify perseverance and success through personal challenges. Anytime you see a phrasing like perseverance or personal challenges, this is referring to the essay portion of your application to the scholarship, where you have the ability to explain your personal situation to our donors of each scholarship. All right, moving on. Number 4 is our Essex County College Foundation Ambassador Scholarship. Again, you need a 3.0 GPA or better. You must have completed at least 1 semester or 12 college level credits. If they're 3 credit classes, that's 4 classes. You must demonstrate financial need. You must have a strong familiarity with the Essex campus and enrollment processes. And you must have the ability to participate in new student orientation, community service, open house, and other college-related events. Hence the title, the ambassador. We like to call all of our students who help us around campus and help show other students all the good stuff we have to offer, our ambassadors. Okay, next, we have the Faculty Association Scholarship. Minimum GPA, 3.5. This one's a little tougher. The student must have completed 30 credits of non-developmental coursework, courses numbered 100 or higher, required by your curriculum. The candidate must represent in character and achievement those qualities which the Faculty Association Scholarship Committee extols as an exemplary student worthy of public recognition. Faculty testimony must state in writing that the candidate is a student who is not only an exemplary scholar, but also makes a contribution to the scholarly pursuits of other students. What does that mean? Tutoring. All right? Help your other students out. This scholarship is for you. Next, the Frank Dillon PRIMERICA Scholarship. This, a little bit lower GPA requirement. You only need a 2.5 or higher. You must demonstrate financial need, and this is renewable. All right, the next scholarship is the Leo Foundation Scholarship. You need a minimum GPA of 3.0 or better. You must be enrolled in a science or math program, and you must demonstrate financial need. One of your recommendations must be from faculty, and the other recommendation must be from a community leader, your employer, or a church leader, a faith leader. So this is specific to your required documents that you're going to have to submit with your application. You need 2 recommendations, which we will get into tomorrow in our scholarship application session. But just for you to preemptively know, you're going to need 2 recommendation letters that you can use for all of your scholarships. For this specific one must be from faculty, the other one from someone that you work with outside of Essex. All right, moving on. Our next scholarship is the Sarah Earl and Donald Ryan Memorial Scholarship. You must demonstrate high financial needs. You must demonstrate a high degree of scholastic achievement and effort, and you must be enrolled full-time. Our next scholarship is the Yadav Scholarship. You need a minimum GPA of 3.5 or better. You need to demonstrate financial need and outstanding balance not covered by financial aid or other means. So that means if you're a financial aid student, an EOF recipient, if you still have serious financial need after receiving those 2 benefits, this scholarship is for you. You must also be a STEM major. And our last and longest requirements scholarship is the Michael J. NORMILE or NORMILE, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Scholarship for Excellence. Number 1, economic need. Candidates shall complete the FAFSA, free application for financial student assistance, and submit a brief statement describing their economic circumstances and explain why there is financial need. Again, that is your written portion of your scholarship. This is your chance to sell yourself, sell your situation. And I'm not trying to cheapen it by saying sell, but these people don't know you. So it's almost like, when you watch a Marvel or a DC movie and every single time they have to give you a brief intro of Batman or Spider-Man, even though you've seen it before. It's the same type of situation here. Okay. So you need to give them your origin story so they can better understand your struggle and why you may be eligible and worthy of this scholarship. You need a cumulative GPA that spans your entire college career of at least 2.8. That is not hard at all to do. Demonstration of participation in an academic forum outside the classroom, such as academic clubs. So if you're in a club or organization or you do community service, this scholarship is for you. Work experience necessary for funding education or supporting family members. In your essay, you're going to want to write about if your money that you make every month goes to help out your family, goes to help out your brothers and sisters, your mom and dad, your guardian, whoever's taking care of you. If you're making an impact with your family, that scholarship is for you. Volunteering to help students or in participating in college and community social organizations. If you're involved with our tutoring program, if you're a mentor to another student, if you're in a club and you've been helping someone, these are all great opportunities for you to write about to this scholarship committee. A leadership role in a non-academic extracurricular activity. What does that mean? A non-academic extracurricular activity. This could be something with your church. Maybe you organized a food drive for Thanksgiving or Easter or whatever the case may be. Maybe you organized a benefit concert or anything along those lines to help a family who is in need. This would be a good example for you to show when you write about yourself to the scholarship committee. You're going to need 2 letters from current or former professors from ECC, leaders of community organizations, club sponsors, and coaches can serve as references as to a candidate's character and desire to succeed. So if you're on a team, you can get your coach to write you a letter. If you're in a club, you can get someone in the club to write you a letter, maybe your club advisor. Doesn't matter where the club was. Lastly, the candidates must provide documentation of their enrollment, either full-time or part-time in Essex County College. An easy way to do that would be to print out your course schedule or your academic transcript to prove that you are in classes, at least in the fall of 2020. And I believe that is all of ours, that we have 10 returning student scholarships available for you, and that we just ran through the 10. If anybody has any questions, now is a good time to ask them. Otherwise, we will look for a volunteer or whoever wants to run through the entire list with us, and we'll help you determine if you're eligible. All right, Mr. Daniels, are you ready to run through the scholarship gauntlet, sir?
Yep. Yes,
All
sir.
right. Make sure you keep track on your end of which ones you're eligible for, okay?
Sir.
All right. Vincent, do you have a 3.0 or better?
Yes, sir, I do.
You are a returning student. We know that. Can you
Yes, sir.
demonstrate financial need in your essay?
I cannot.
You cannot?
No, I don't. For financial need, I went through the festival with Mr. Hall and such, and I don't qualify for that.
All right. That's easy. We skip this one then. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. This scholarship is given by the Administrative Association of the College to outstanding student. Vincent, I know you're an outstanding student.
Yes, sir.
You have a minimum GPA of 3.0. You just said that, correct?
Yes, sir.
Can you demonstrate intellectual curiosity, professional promise, and leadership qualities in your essay?
Yes, sir. Always.
And are you active in extracurricular activities?
Yes, sir.
Right? Vincent, you're a member of the Men and Women of Excellence Scholars Program, correct?
Yes, sir. We
This
sorry.
No,
To
you go.
just- yeah. Give a quick layout. We have annual workshops or resume workshops where they give a little bit of an insight on how to get the best jobs with the best resumes, as well as how to improve your writing. And we generally have meetings where we're able to inspire those who are now coming into the program and those who are graduating, in a sense, giving others a chance to achieve true excellence at academics.
So the Administrative Association Scholarship, this one's for you, Vincent. Make sure you write this one down. All right, let's move on to number 3. The CONNIE Woodruff Memorial Scholarship for students enrolled in Essex County College's nursing program. Are you a nursing student, Vincent?
No, sir.
All right, so we're skipping. It's an easy one to skip. The Ambassador Scholarship, 3.0 GPA. We know Vincent's got that. Vincent, have you completed at least one semester or 12 college-level credits at Essex?
Yes, sir.
All right, check. Demonstrate financial need. Now, you said previously we couldn't do that, so we're going to skip this one.
Sir.
All right, the next one is the Faculty Association Scholarship. Do you have a minimum GPA of 3.5?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you completed 30 credits of non-developmental coursework, so everything above 100 or higher? I don't know
Yeah.
if you know that offhand, but have you?
I believe yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Majority class, yes.
And Vincent, you must represent in character and achievement those qualities which the Faculty Association Scholarship Committee extols as an exemplary student worthy of public recognition. Faculty testimony must state in writing that the candidate is a student who is not only an exemplary scholar, but also makes a contribution to the scholarly pursuits of other students. I would imagine that your involvement in the Men and Women of Excellence program covers all the bases that paragraph covers, right?
Yes, sir. And also, for my correctional class with Professor Linda Carter, she assigned me after day 1 of class as class facilitator. Would usually have me set up the Zoom room, and if not that, help any students that are lacking within assignments or trying to find a video that she assigned. For my criminal justice professor, Professor Patrice Davis, usually I would help with other students as she's doing a lecture to see if their assignments are on co, and asking them if they need my number or her email, essentially bridging a gap between bridging the gap between the professor and the students, really getting that together and relaying to her as well, some of the students are feeling like this and that. I believe together we can progress on this certain aspect to help keep things moving forward.
That's what I'm talking about. Vincent, the Faculty Association scholarships for you, man. Make sure you jot that down.
Yes, sir.
All right. Next, the Frank Dillon Primerica Scholarship. We know Vincent has a GPO of 2.5 or higher. Cannot demonstrate financial need. Okay, we'll skip this one. Next one, the Leo Foundation Scholarship. Minimum GPA of 3.0. He's got that. Are you enrolled in science or math?
Class-wise or when
Like as a major?
Oh, no.
Okay, we're going to skip that one then. All right, the Sarah Earl Donald Ryan Memorial Scholarship demonstrates high financial needs, so we'll skip this one. The next is the Yadav Scholarship, the minimum GPA of 3.0. You've got that. Demonstrate financial need, an outstanding balance not covered by financial. All right. Are you a STEM major? Just wondering.
No, I'm not, unfortunately.
Okay, it's not for you. So let's see if you're eligible for the final scholarship. Candidates shall complete the FAFSA, which you've done, and submit a brief statement describing their circumstances and explain why there is a financial need. Now, this says economic need, and it's written slightly differently than every other scholarship. So even if you can't write that, I would advise you to still apply for this scholarship anyway, because there's a lot of criteria they're looking for, and we're going to go over it, but I think you meet most of this criteria. So let's take a look. Cumulative GPA of at least 2.8, you've got that. Demonstration of participation in an academic forum outside the classroom, such as academic clubs. You have anything like that?
Well, next to the Scholar program, when they have meetings with other club members and such, Mr. Hall usually asks me to email them, or at the time when the college was open, to attend those sessions, little nights where they would have that. So, in a way, yeah.
I would check that yes then. All right. Do you have the work experience necessary for funding education or supporting family members? Do you work to support your family?
I wouldn't say no, just regular being a student. No.
Okay, let's just continue down the list on this one. This was a big one. Have you volunteered to help students or participate in college or community social organizations? I think you
Yes.
have.
When it comes to my high school that I graduated from, we have a local marching band that's nationally recognized. We contribute in any way. When it comes to students, whether it's in the tutoring program, I'm not a part of it, but if it is a student that I know in my class is struggling, trying to gain their grade up to a certain average to continue being in the class, I do my best to help. And with the men and women of excellence, they've taught me enough to be a tutor of my own self, just help out when I can.
Got you. Leadership role in a non-academic extracurricular activity. Now, have you been involved in any type of organizations or activities outside of Essex, maybe at a church or Habitat for Humanity program, anything like that?
No, not recently, no.
All right, no worries. You're one of our best students, and we appreciate you doing this with us, man. Okay, so you have, what did you have, 3 or 4 that you were eligible for?
Two.
2, okay.
Yeah.
But you apply for those 2. You know what to do.
Yes, sir.
All right. Would anybody like to go next through the scholarship eligibility process? We'll walk you through it.
Yes,
Dolores?
Dolores Edwards.
All right, Dolores, let's start.
I actually have another class. That's why I'm kind of barely listening, unfortunately.
No problem.
I am not a new student. I'm getting ready to graduate hopefully next semester.
Okay, excellent. So do you have a 3.0 GPA or better?
I pray I do.
All right, we know you're a returning student. Can you demonstrate financial need on paper in your essay?
You know what? That's the question. When it comes to that particular question, it's as of this year that I've had issues. My husband lost his job. I'm not working, so it's as of this year. Everything is in this year.
And that's going to work for you. You definitely demonstrate financial need. That's the stuff you want to talk about in your essay for sure. Are you active in any campus activities or any community service?
Community service, yes, I am active in community service. When we were on campus, I was active in some of the classes that they had, the dance classes that they had, but we're not on campus anymore.
That's okay. That's something that you would definitely put down, and I think you're still eligible.
She's active, Joe.
Thank you, Mr. Graff.
And this last requirement that we have on a few of them, everybody really is eligible for it. It's just up to you whether you want to do it or not. And it is the ability to participate in new student orientation, community service, open house, and other college-related events. Would you be willing to participate in activities like those, Dolores?
Yes.
All right, then you are definitely eligible to apply for the Academic Engagement Scholarship. Let's move on to number 2. We have the Administrative Association Scholarship. This is for outstanding students. We know Dolores is an outstanding student. Dolores has a GPA of 3.0 or higher. Demonstrates intellectual curiosity, professional promise, and leadership qualities. Are these elements that you could describe about yourself in the essay?
Yes.
All right. And you are active in extracurricular activities. So you are 2 for 2, eligible for the Administrative Association Scholarship as well. Let's move on to number 3, the Connie Woodruff Memorial Scholarship. Are you a nursing student, Dolores?
No.
All right. We will skip this one. It's for our nursers. Essex County College Foundation Ambassador Scholarship. All right. She has a 3.0 GPA or better. Have you completed at least 1 semester or 12 college level credits?
Yes.
Okay. You can demonstrate financial need. Would you say that you have strong familiarity with the Essex campus and enrollment processes from being here?
Yes.
Okay. And you have the ability to participate in college related events. So that's 3 for 3. Nice. Essex County College Foundation Ambassador Scholarship. You're eligible. All right. Number 4, the Faculty Association Scholarship. Do you have a minimum GPA of 3.5, you would say?
Wow, I would have to go back and look at that.
Well, let's assume you do. Let's see if you can meet the other one. The student must have completed 30 credits of non-developmental coursework. Have you done 30 credits?
Yes.
Okay. The candidate represents in character and achievement those qualities which the Faculty Association Committee extols as an exemplary student worthy of public recognition. Faculty testimony must state in writing that the candidate is a student who is not only an awesome scholar, but also makes a contribution to the scholarly pursuits of other students. Have you been involved in any tutoring with other students or any type of support groups for other students?
Oh, no.
All right. You're doing, so not this one, but you've got a bunch already. Let's move on. The Frank Dillon Primerica Scholarship, GPA of 2.5. You've got that. Demonstrate financial need. You've got that. So you would definitely apply for this one. This scholarship in particular, I want to remind all of you students that Primerica, if you want to do some research, is one of the largest corporations in this country. You want to apply for this scholarship. You want to talk about COVID-19, talk about your family struggles throughout the year. Because like Mr. Graham said before, even if you don't win the scholarship, this is one of those companies that has the connections and other resources to maybe link you up with something. Primerica is huge. All right.
I know about Primerica.
There you go. So that's another one for you. Moving on. The Leo Foundation Scholarship. All right. Dolores has a GPA of 3.0 or better. Are you enrolled in the science or math program as your major?
No.
Okay. We'll skip this one. Our next is the Sarah Earl Donald Ryan Memorial Scholarship. Demonstrate high financial needs. You can do that. Can you demonstrate a high degree of scholastic achievement effort in your essay?
Yes.
Excellent. Are you enrolled full time?
Yes.
Okay. This is another one that you can apply for, the Sarah Earl and Donald Ryan Memorial Scholarship. Let's go on to our next one. This is the Yadav Scholarship. We know you have the good GPA and the financial need. Are you a STEM major?
No.
Okay, we'll skip this one. Let's see if you qualify for the final scholarship for the returning student season, the Michael J. NORMILE Scholarship for Excellence. You can demonstrate economic need. You have the cumulative GPA of at least 2.8. Can you do a demonstration of participation in an academic forum outside the classroom, such as clubs, organization, tutoring, some type of student government, anything like that, or no?
Wait, say that again.
Participation in an academic forum outside of the classroom, such as clubs, organizations, student government, tutoring.
No, I don't have, I don't do anything outside the academic clubs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Now, because this scholarship, like I did with Vincent before, has a lot of criteria, I would still, if you meet all of the other criteria, I would still advise you to apply for it anyway, because you never know. Okay. So do you
And
have,
what was the name of that? Michael J. what?
NORMILE, NORMILE. I'm not sure if it's NORMILE or NORMILE. So do you have the work experience necessary for funding education or supporting family members?
Yes.
Okay. Have you volunteered to help students or participate in any type of college or community social organizations, church organizations, stuff like that too?
Yes.
Okay. Have you performed any type of leadership role in a non-academic extracurricular activity? Again, that's anything that's outside of Essex.
With your church, right? Yes.
Yep, perfect. Can you get 2 letters from current or former professors, leaders of your community organizations or faith organizations, club sponsors, or coaches to vouch for you?
Yes.
And it says candidates must provide documentation of their enrollment, either full-time or part-time, which we know you can do by printing out your academic transcript or your most recent course schedule. So this is another one that you can apply for. You got a lot of these, Dolores, so that's awesome. I hope you apply for them all.
Okay.
All right. Would anybody, oh, God, you have a question?
I'm just trying to figure out the Frank Dillon, the PRIMERICA, the Sarah Earl, the Michael J. NORMILE, and the academic engagement, right?
And the Administrative Association Scholarship, too.
Now, and I'm sorry, like I said, I kind of was doing this and doing my class.
No problem.
Where am I applying for these?
So we're going to be releasing that information tomorrow. Me and Mr. Graham will be here again. If you miss it, we'll have these videos up on YouTube later in the day, today and tomorrow. And Mr. Graham is also going to send out another email with the official application to apply for all these scholarships. We are using the same one application for all of these scholarships this year to make things a lot easier. And you can also only submit them virtually. So there's no need for printing anything out or having to staple or organize papers. It's going to be very, very streamlined this year. All right?
Okay, thank you. Unfortunately, I have to leave.
No problem. Thanks for participating. Would anybody else like to go through our scholarship gauntlet? We'll help you figure out which ones you're eligible for. Anybody?
I would.
Jasper. All right, let's do it.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a 3.0 GPA or better?
Yes.
Okay. You are a new or returning student, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you demonstrate financial need in your essay?
Yes.
All right. Are you active in any campus activities or community service?
I do volunteer, and I am vice president of the SWA.
Yeah, that'll work for sure.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have, this is just up to you, do you have the ability to participate in new student orientation, community service, open house, and other college-related events if we called upon you and needed your help?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So you are definitely eligible for the Academic Engagement Scholarship. That's one for you. Let's move on to number 2, the Administrative Association Scholarship. We know you're an outstanding student. You have the GPA of 3.0 or higher. Can you demonstrate intellectual curiosity, professional promise, and leadership qualities in your essay?
Yes.
Okay. And we already know that you're active in extracurricular activities, so you are 2 for 2. You're also eligible for the Administrative Association Scholarship. Let's move on to number 3, the Connie Woodruff Memorial Scholarship. Are you a nursing student?
No.
Okay, so we will skip this one. Essex County College Foundation Ambassador Scholarship. We know you have the 3.0. Have you completed at least 1 semester or 12 college credits?
Yes.
Okay, you can demonstrate financial need. Would you say that you have a strong familiarity with the Essex campus and our enrollment processes?
Yes.
Okay. And you've previously stated that you would participate in college-related events, so that's another one for you. That's the ECC Foundation Ambassador Scholarship. Move on to the next one, which is the Faculty Association Scholarship. Would you say that you have a GPA of 3.5?
Yes.
Okay. Have you completed 30 credits of non-developmental coursework? This would be classes higher than the 100 level.
Yeah.
Okay. And would you say that you're not only an excellent scholar, but you've helped other students maybe in tutoring or assisting others with homework? Would you have anything that can vouch for that?
No.
All right. So we'll skip this one.
Well, I'm not a tutor. I don't tutor. I use the tutors.
Oh, you use the tutors. All right. That's, hey, that's awesome.
Nice.
All right. Move on to the next one then. The Frank Dillon PRIMERICA Scholarship. You definitely have the GPA, and you said you can demonstrate the financial need. Again, I urge anyone who can to apply to this PRIMERICA Scholarship. This is a huge corporation. Moving on to the next. We have the Leo Foundation Scholarship. Now, you said you have the GPA of 3.0. Are you a science or math major?
No.
Okay, we'll skip this one. We have the Sarah Earl Donald Ryan Memorial Scholarship. You can demonstrate the high financial needs. Can you demonstrate a high degree of scholastic achievement and effort in your essay?
Yes.
All right. And are you enrolled full-time?
Yes.
All right, this is another one for you then, the Sarah Earl Donald Ryan Memorial Scholarship for sure. All right.
Can you elaborate a little bit on, can you go back?
Yeah, sure.
Can you elaborate a little bit on that, please?
On the high degree of scholastic achievement and effort?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So let's see. Demonstrates high degree of scholastic achievement and effort. So your grades will tell half of this story, and the other half of the story will be told in your essay. So you might want to isolate maybe a couple projects that you've worked on or something really big that you've done for class that you were really proud of, that maybe it was group work, maybe it was a solo project, but something that deviated from the norm, something that will catch the scholarship committee's eye. You got it?
Got it. Yes,
okay,
got
cool.
it.
Yeah, something special there. All right.
Got it.
So number 9 is the Yadav Scholarship. Are you a STEM major?
No.
Okay, so we'll skip this one. And this final one, number 10, the Michael J. Normile Scholarship for Excellence. You can prove the economic need. You have the GPA of at least 2.8. Can you demonstrate your participation in any type of academic forum outside the classroom, such as clubs, organizations, student government, community service?
No.
Okay, so we'll skip that one then. So I believe you were eligible for 5 scholarships, I think, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5.
That's awesome. Make sure you apply for all of them, all right?
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Does anybody else have any questions, or would you like to go through all the scholarships and determine if you're eligible? Who's that, Princess?
Hi.
You want to do it?
I just have a question for
Sure.
the STEM.
Okay.
Not the STEM, the nursing one. If you're like aspiring to be a nursing student, but you're not a nursing student yet,
Okay.
does that work? You're supposed to like start a program in the fall next year. Is that okay? Still
So
applying for it?
yeah, so you have a unique situation. You are going to start in the nursing program. I would apply for it. You have nothing to lose. I would explain that heavily in your essay that this is your passion and you're going to be enrolling in that program in the coming semester, and I think that would be appropriate for you to apply to that.
Okay, thank you, sir. I appreciate.
No problem. Thank you for tuning in to Virtual Cafe. We hope we cover the entire eligibility process of our scholarship season for 2021, the spring. We will be back here tomorrow for scholarship applications, where we will in-depthly go through the scholarship application and all of its requirements and everything that you're going to need to submit. We hope to see you then. Until then, we hope you and your family are doing well, stay well, and we will catch you next time. Take care.